Hi everyone, so for today's video, I'm going to be going through my entire Blackpink photo card collection. Normally this time of year I would film my updated collection video and go through all of my collections, but I honestly just haven't posted that much this year and I haven't been working on my collections that aren't Blackpink as much, so I decided to just do my Blackpink collection this time. And I also did make a new cover for my album photo cards binder. I was planning on waiting until they released another group album to make a new cover so I could have like a full group cover, but I honestly just got so tired of looking at my other one that I just wanted to make a new one. So I do just have Lisa as the cover of this binder for now, but I am planning on probably making a new cover once they do release another group album, and then I'll probably just put the new Lisa cover on my non-album photo card binder and replace the La Lisa one. But I did at least just want to make a new cover for my album photo cards binder for right now. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get started because I do have 4 different Blackpink binders, and I'm gonna start off with the album photo cards binder. Okay, so here is the album photo cards binder. I do collect all 4 members of Blackpink for group releases, and for the solo releases I kind of just collect whatever I want to collect. I try and at least get a full page of photo cards if I can, but it's not always the case, and I do try and collect everything I can for Lisa because she is like my all bias, so I do have the most stuff for her. And my actual like group photo card collection has not changed because I've been done with it for a while now. I'm really hoping we get another group comeback soon. Obviously they just released Jump, which I do love Jump, and they are on tour right now, so I'm hoping that during one of the breaks in the tour they'll end up releasing an album. All right, so then here is the black version of Square Up, and then the pink version, the black version of Kill This Love. From the pink version I have the black version cards for How You Like That, and then the pink version, and then the album didn't have specific versions, so I kind of just laid them out however I thought looked best. So I do have one full set of the K-Town For You photo cards at the top, and then I do have the Target exclusive group cards in the middle of all these pages. So there is those. I am thinking about trying to get the other members for the K-Town For You photo cards, for the K-Town For You pops. I do have all of Lisa's, I just only have the set that I pulled for all the other members. There is the last page for the album. Then I have Born Pink, so I do have the digipack cards first, and I believe that was an Apple Music pop in the middle. And then I have the black version Polaroids, and then the selfie cards. I have the pink version. I am glad that for Born Pink we did get selfie cards, and that there was a lot of cards considering they still haven't kind of come back in since then. Born Pink was released in 2023, so I'm glad at least there was like a decent amount to collect. And here is the gray version, and then I have the Kino version cards at the top of this page, and then the YG Select pops at the bottom. And then I have some Lisa pops. I do try and collect as much as I can for pre-order benefits for group and solo releases, but especially for like Born Pink and La Lisa, I didn't collect everything because so much of it was concept cards. So I was so glad that all of her like alter ego stuff was all selfie cards. So I do have some like merge cards also mixed in here. And then this page I just have a bunch of stuff in this one Pink Venom outfit. There are, I think, at least a few other cards that I'm gonna try and get at some point. It's just not a super high priority. Like those 2 cards I believe were some kind of merch cards, and I don't remember exactly what stores everything was from because most of them aren't like on the actual cards. And here are some of the other pre-order benefits that I have. And then for all the other members, I did collect some stuff. Like I wanted to get the, I think, YG Select selfie cards, and I did order from Makestar, so I got the full set of those cards. So I just kind of laid them out, which is the 3 members for all the rest of the cards. And a lot of these I think were just ones that I pulled. And I do also have those 3 extra cards on the back because those are other ones that I had, and I didn't have anywhere to put them, so I just put them on the back because I wasn't planning on collecting another page of all the other members. Alright, and then the rest of this binder is all solo releases. So for solo, Jennie didn't have any actual like photo cards. I think the like limited version might have had like, maybe a photo card or something, but I got into Blackpink and also just like K-pop in general like right before solo released, so I wasn't like collecting yet because I didn't start collecting until like officially collecting until after Kill This Love came out. So I didn't buy the album right away and didn't pre-order it or anything, so I only ended up buying 1 copy of like the regular version, and I never got the limited version. So I just have the postcard that I got with it and the Polaroid, so that is all I have in here for solo. And then for R, don't love that YG always does like Polaroid style cards for Blackpink. So I didn't collect all of the cards for R. So I just kept, I think 2 of these were pulls, and then I think I might have bought one, but I honestly cannot remember. And then I want to say those 2 cards were the YG Select Pops, and those 2 might have been K-Town for You, I think. And I think that might have also been K-Town for You. And then just have some of the stickers that came in the album. But that is the page I have for R. I do have more of the stickers on the back. And then for La Lisa, like I said, I do collect all of Lisa's solo cards, so I do have everything. I want to say I have the black version at the top and then the gold version at the bottom, but I could be wrong. I honestly can't remember which version was which. And I did pull one of the rare gold cards, so I have that in the middle. I don't know that I would ever go back and try and collect those because they are more expensive because they were a lot more rare, and they're just concept pictures and they're the same concepts as the album photo card, so it's not really something that I'm like set on ever doing, but I do at least have one because I did pull one. And then I have the kit version cards in the middle, and then everything else is pre-order benefits. So I do have the 2 Applewood cards on the ends, and then those both were K-Town for You, that was K-Town for You, and then that was Make Star. I'm glad we at least did get some selfie cards for La Lisa, but it wasn't a lot. And then I have some pops and like other merch things. That was the K-Town for You pop for like the limited edition La Lisa photo book. I'm gonna say those were both merch cards. I think that was Make Star. I think those 2 were YG Select. That was Applewood. That was Weavers, I think. I would say those were also YG Select. The 2 message cards were from Applewood. That was also Applewood. I want to say that was Apple Music, and I don't know. But the other ones. And then for Jisoo, I just kept my pulls for me. I do think I at least want to get a few more cards to just fill out the pages that I have for this album. And I did pre-order from K-Town for You, and I got like a bunch of pops from K-Town for You for this album, so I do have those in the middle. And then also on this page. So I at least would like to fill out both of these pages. So at some point I would like to do that, but I am focusing just on the more recent releases at the moment. All right, now we get into their recent solo releases. I am trying to collect all the cards from Rockstar. I don't know that it's ever going to happen because I am still missing 2 cards and they are really hard to find. I do have an extra one of that card, and then I just need the other white outfit and the other silver outfit. I really hope I can find those cards at some point, but I just don't know that I'm ever going to be able to. But I at least have 4 of them, which at one point I didn't think I'd ever had this many, so I am glad I at least have those. And then for Rosie, I'm just planning on collecting 6 of the cards. And I did order my copy from her US store, so I do have the US cards that have like the square corners. I do actually have 2 more of these cards on the way, so I do just need 1 more, so very close to finishing Rosie. And then for Amortage, I just have my album pulls and then the pre-order benefits that I got, which I want to say they were from With Me, and it was those 2 cards. I did buy a copy of the black version because I didn't have like I didn't have that album myself, so I did buy that, so I will have another card to put in here. I would at least like to get another 2 cards after that to fill out this page as well. All right, and now into Alter Ego. I do have every single album card, all the Target exclusive cards, and all the Korean Store pre-order benefits. I don't have all of the Japanese cards yet, and I don't have any of the Chinese stores that did. I think there was like a set of pre-order benefits and I think like a set of lucky draws. I would like to try and get those cards at some point, but I never really see them for sale, so I don't know how possible that would be. But if I could, at some point I would like to get those. So I do have the album cards set up kind of just with like all the different egos. So I have the Roxy versions, Speedy, and then Kiki. And then I have Sunny, and then all of the Vixie version cards at the bottom of this page. I changed this layout so many times, but I feel like this was kind of the only one that made sense. If I do ever end up getting the Chinese cards, I might try and rearrange this again because the pictures for those cards were all also like taken at the same times as these cards, so they all match. But like I said, I don't know that I'll ever get those, and I do still just need the Japanese version for Vixie. And then I have, I want to say that one in the middle is the Walmart exclusive, and I think that was the Target exclusive, and then those were the album cards at the bottom. And then on this page I have the other 4 Target exclusive cards at the top, and then the one Japanese version card I do have is the Speedy one, so I still just need Sunny, Vixie, the Sunny, Roxy, and Kiki for the Japanese version cards. And now I have all the pre-order benefits and the video call cards. this page is probably like one of my favorite pages in this binder and just like in my entire collection in general, because I did get into one of the alter ego video calls, which I was not expecting at all. I literally only bought 3 albums and it was only so I could get all 3 of the cards. So I did get into the second Dear My Muse call, and those 2 are the cards I got with the album that I got into the fan sign for. And then that was from the first Dear My Muse call, and that was from the K-pop merch video call, and those pictures were all taken on the day of my video call with her. So this is definitely like my favorite page in my entire collection because of that. And now I have all of the other pre-order benefits and video call cards. So all of them are like, all the pictures were taken around the same time, so they all match pretty well. So I have all of the Born Again photo cards with the blonde wig on this page. I have all of these cards, and then I have the rest of the cards here. I want to say, if I remember correctly, all the stores that had pre-order benefits or did a video call were K-Town For You, K-Pop Merch, Apple Music, Everline, Dear My Muse. I think that might be it, but I could be missing a store or 2. But I did buy albums from every store and entered into every video call just so I could get all the cards, and I'm so glad I did, because I don't think I would have been able to finish this had I not done that. That is everything for Lisa and for Alter Ego. Now all I have left is Jennie and Ruby. So for Ruby, I also went back and forth what I was going to collect for this album several times. I ended up deciding at least want to try and get 1 full page, and I picked like my 3 favorite concepts from the album, and also like all 3 of them that she has the red wigs, so they're kind of a little more cohesive. So I did like the flower concept at the top, and like armor concept in the middle, and then the like short red wig at the bottom. I still need 1 other card, and then this page will be finished. And then on this page I have the rest of the cards that I pulled, and I think that one I might have bought because it was like a decent price, and I figured I might as well get it to fill out the page. And I want to say, I know for sure this was Apple Music. I think that might have been, yeah, that was a With Me pop, and then those were 2 other album cards that I pulled. And I also put the stickers from one of the versions and the empty spots just to fill out the page. I don't know if I'm going to get any more Ruby cards because I do have a lot of them already. I think I at least just want to get that last card that I need, and then maybe finish Rosie and Amortage, and then decide if I want any more cards. I'm also just hoping they're going to have a group come back soon and they can focus on that instead of the solo stuff for a bit. That is everything for this binder. I'm going to go into my 2 non-album photo card binders next. Alright, so here is one of the 2 non-album binders. It is mostly Lisa stuff, and I kind of just, I can pick and choose what I want to collect. I would like to collect everything if I possibly could, but I kind of just mainly collect what I like. I did try and get everything for all of the 327 photo books that she released. I am still like missing a few things, and the first photo book didn't come with any like photo cards, so I don't have anything for that. But for the second one, I do have the, I want to say those were YG Select, and then those 2 were K-Town For You pops, if I remember correctly. And then I have the K-Town For You pops for the 3rd photo book, and then that was the card that I pulled with my photo book. I am still missing a few, I am missing a few of the other like cards that you could get in the from the actual photo book. They're all like concept pictures, and they're all from the same photo shoot, so it's not like something I've been like I really want to collect, but I might try and get those at some point. And then I think that was like a YG Select fan call benefit card for the 3rd photo book, and then I have all 4 of the photo cards from the 4th one. And then I have, when I say those were K-Town For You, that was Weverse, and that was YG Select for the 3rd photo book. And then those were also YG Select, and then that was YG Select Thailand. I don't know if I'm going to get any other photo book cards. I would like to try and get what I'm missing, but it's not like a super high priority or anything. And I just have some of these stickers from all the different photo books. I want to move this into my bigger inclusions binder at some point. That is also from the 2nd photo book. Then I have the bookmark from the Japanese version of the album. And I have some of the photo cards from when Lisa was working with MAC. There are a bunch that I'm still missing, but I just have never gotten around to getting them. And then I originally had some of the Lisa merch photo cards in this binder, but then I moved it to the other binder. So I just have a set of these stickers and some of the little envelopes that the, I think YG Select printer benefits or like merch cards came in. And then now I have some stuff from like the album era. So I did get the limited edition 4+1 photo book for their 5th anniversary. And I did pull 2 of Lisa's photo cards in that, so I did pull her How You Like That and Love Sick Girls card, so I just needed to get her ice cream card. And then I do have Rosé's ice cream card because that is the one that I pulled. And then I have the full set of the K-Town For You creator benefits, which were, you just got all the members and then a group card, I think. Yeah, and then you also got the group card, so those on that page. I have just like a bunch of random stuff from the album. So I'm gonna say that was the Cash B card. I think that was like a merch pre-order card. It was YG Select pre-order, Apple Music, and then the other two K-Town For You cards. And then I have 3 of the Japanese album cards. So that's another thing at some point I would like to collect for Lisa if I could, but the Japanese cards are just so hard to find. So I kind of just get them when I can. And I have, it was With Me, and then I want to say both of those were With Me. That one was from How You Like That, and then that was from the album. And then I have the playing card set that they did for the merch, and then the sticker set. I want to say that was for the show, if I remember correctly. So then I have some stuff from the show. So I think those were from the live album, and I am still missing the other Lisa card. I really would like to get that at some point. And then I think these were all from the DVD, which just got a full set of the members. And I think there is another set of those cards that you could pull, and I think Lisa was wearing like the green dress she wore during Crazy Over You, if I remember correctly, but I don't remember what the other ones looked like. That is like another thing, if I could get it at some point, I would like to. And then I do have my ticket and both of my wristbands from when I saw them on the Born Pink tour for the first time. So I saw them at Newark Day 2. I also saw them, no, it was Newark Day 1, and I also saw them for the encore for MetLife Day 2, but I don't have anything from that concert in here because I didn't have like an actual physical ticket for that concert. But I do think I am gonna put my like VIP badge things in my other binder because I do have one for both concerts, and I do have like a few other Born Pink tour stuff things that I have to put away, so I might move this into that binder as well. I just had it in here for right now. And then I have some of the light stick photo cards. I would like to get as many of the other light stick cards for the other members that I'm missing as I could. I have both of Lisa's version 1 light stick cards, but I don't have any of the other members, and I don't have either of the group cards. I at least would like to get the group cards, but I don't know that I'll ever be able to find the other members for a price that I want to pay for those. But if I could get them, I would like to. And then I have the full set of the original version 1 or version 2 light stick cards you got, because that's when they released that one for the show, that's when I bought my light stick. And then during the Born Pink tour, they like re-released it, I think, and then also had new photo cards with it. So that's where those 2 cards are from. Those cards are pretty easy to find, so I would like to get the other members for those at least. And then I have I want to say Weaver's pre-order card for the light stick, which I just have Lisa for that. Again, I wouldn't mind getting the other members for that. And then I have the Blink membership kit stickers in here, and I also have my card, but I do have my name and membership number covered. I just have the stickers in here. I do have the actual photo cards in my other binder. And then I have the 7th anniversary merch cards and stickers in here. And then I have the random Born Pink finale and soul card right there, and then one of the Born Pink vinyl cards. I have started getting some of the deadline cards, and I want to work on getting some of the Born Pink tour cards that I'm missing. Planning on adding another page in this binder for that stuff. I just haven't done that yet, so I just have those cards on the back of here for now. All right, and I have one more like photo card binder, and then I'm going to go into my bigger inclusions binder. All right, so next I have my big 12 pocket binder. This is one of the Now Cafe binders, and I just have some of the stuff that I have all 4 members for that kind of like worked out well in sets of 3. There is a lot of Blackpink the game stuff and then like seasons greetings and stuff like that, so there's not a ton of stuff in here, but it's mainly stuff that I just couldn't figure out a layout for in my other binder, so I moved it in here. So on this first page I do have all of the Blink membership cards. The first set wasn't in the actual membership kit. It was from when they first did the Blink membership kit, or when they first had the Blink membership on Weverse. If you signed up during the very first sign up period, you got a free set of photo cards. You just had to pay for shipping. So that's what those are from. And then the bottom 2 sets are from the actual membership kit. And then I have a bunch of the Blackpink the game stuff. So from the Girls OST, I do have the full set of K-Town For You pops, and then I also have the 2 sets of the selfie cards. So I do have all of that finished. And then I have some of the concept cards that came with the Girls OST. And then I have one more set, and then I think the Lisa and Jennie cards in the middle were from, I think it might have been a Born Pink tour thing they did like with Blackpink the game, but I can't remember exactly because they did like so many random like photo card releases for that. So I am planning on getting Rose and Jisoo for that. I just happen to find someone selling Jennie and Lisa's, so I just have those two. And then I have some of the designer theme cards and Valentine's Day. And then on this page I'm planning on doing the full pre-order set for the Christmas theme, Valentine's, and then I already have the full set for the tennis theme. I don't always buy the Blackpink the game stuff when they release it. It kind of just depends on if I feel like buying it or not. So I did buy the Christmas one, but I did get Lisa's pop for that. But I did buy the Valentine's one, and then I didn't buy the tennis one, but I found someone selling the set, so I do have that. I kind of just randomly pick what I want to buy for the Blackpink the game stuff. But they haven't released anything new recently, so I don't have anything recent. Not that like any of the pictures for any of the older releases were taken like recently at all. And I just have some like other random Blackpink the game stuff on this page. And then I have like the summer diary, season's greeting, stuff like that in the back of this binder. So I have the 2020 summer diary, and then I also have the 2020 welcoming collection. So technically this page should have gone first, but I do also have the 2021 season's greetings cards at the bottom of this page because I didn't know how else to lay out these cards, so they're kind of in here out of order. And I have the rest of the 2021 season's greetings, and I have the K-Time for You pops in the middle. And then I have the last like welcoming collection or season's greetings they did, which was in 2022. So for those, and I have all the unit cards and then the Weavers pops in the middle. And then that is everything for this binder. So I have all the photo cards that I have. Now I just have my big inclusions binder. Right, so this binder is everything that isn't photo card size basically. Right, so the order that everything is in this binder is kind of all over the place. I would like to change it at some point, but I just don't know how exactly you want to have everything laid out. And I also have like rearranged like very slightly some of the stuff in this binder because Meow Cafe did finally release 2 back pages that were top loading instead of side loading. So I did switch all of those out, and I put away some stuff in my last drawing video that I was able to rearrange a little bit because I got more 4-pack pages. So if anything is different from my last video in here, that is why. So first I have Lisa's As If It's Your Last postcards. I would like to get the entire set of these, but it's just not something I've done yet. And then I have the 2 square up postcards. Then I have some of the Kill This Love stickers, and then the rest of those, and then the stickers from the album. And I do also have those 2 bookmarks from me on the back, just because I didn't have anywhere else to put them. And then I have the puzzle piece cards from Kill This Love. I am still missing one of Lisa's. It's so similar to that one that I can just never remember which one I actually need, so I still need to get that at some point. And then I have the K-Time for You, Kill This Love postcards. And then on this page I have the How You Like That merch cards from their US store. And then I have one of Lisa and one of Rose's How You Like That pops from K-Time for You. I would like to get all of the members for all of these at some point, but they are bigger than the regular photo card size, so it's not like a super high priority or anything. And then I have the How You Like That postcards, which the How You Like That photo shoot is still one of my favorite photo shoots they've done for any of their albums. And then I have the other set of postcards, and then I have the K-Time for You tickets from the album. I have like one set of group postcards from the album, and then I have Lisa, Rose, Jennie, and Jisoo. I do tend to store Blackpink in reverse age order with Lisa first, so it's youngest to oldest, just because Lisa is my all bias. So I do like having her stuff first, so that's why I usually don't have things in age order. And then I have the member posters from the album. These were another K-Time for You pre-order benefit. So I have Lisa, then Rose on the back, and Jennie and Jisoo on the back. And then I have the Born Pink kit version like postcard things. So I have Lisa and Rose, and then Jennie and Jisoo. And then I have the smaller postcards. So I have the black, pink, and gray versions. And then for the bigger postcards, I am still just missing one rose postcard, but I have Lisa's black and pink versions, and then Lisa and Rose for the gray version. And I just need Rose's black version. I have her pink version. I have Jenny, and then Jisoo. And then I have like another solo section. So I have this, and I have the art postcards that I pulled. And then I want to say that was the YG Select pre-order benefit. And then I have the standee from Weavers from La Lisa. And then I have the 4x6 photos that were a YG Select pre-order benefit. And I have the La Lisa kit version cards. And then on this page, I have the 5 La Lisa like limited edition photo book Polaroids, and then I have one of the ones that I pulled in one of my albums, and then I have the rest of the ones that I have. I am still missing a few of those, and I would like to get those at some point. I just haven't really been looking for them. And then I also have a new Polaroid on the bottom, and then one also on the back. And then I have the Amortage Polaroids that I've pulled. I, like I said, did buy one more copy of the album, so I do have one more to put on this page. And then I have the postcards, and then I have my alter ego stuff. I have one of the signed like cards from the album. I don't like the way this is laid out, but I just don't know what else to do with them, with everything, so this is just how it is for now. So I have my Fixie stickers, and then Kiki, Sunny, Roxy, and Speedy. And then on this page I have 2 of the Ruby postcards that I pulled, and then 2 of the tickets on the bottom. And then I also have the signed postcard from Ruby there. And now I have some of the 327 stuff. So I have 2 of the like inclusions envelopes, and then the clear cards on this page, and then one set of the stickers. I have been meaning to like cut white papers to put behind the clear cards, but I just never have gotten around to doing it. I have some more of the stickers, and then a film strip, and then a Weavers pre-order for the 4th photo book. And then I think these were postcards from the limited version for the 3rd photo book. And then I have 3 of the Polaroids from the 4th one. I am missing, I think, like 5 of them, because I think there was 8 if I remember correctly, but I could be wrong. I would like to collect those, but I just never see them for sale, so I only have those 3. Now I have some like the show stuff. So I have the stickers from, I want to say that the DVD if I remember correctly, and I also have the big US postcards from the Born Pink tour. I am missing the group one because I didn't buy them at the show I went. I didn't buy them myself at the concert. I just bought them later, and they are like huge for no reason. They do stick out of the pockets a little bit, but I'm not too bothered by it. Then I have the postcards from the show DVD. Right, no, I think, yeah, those are from the DVD, and then the stickers were from the CD. And I have the postcards from the membership kit, and then postcards from the 2020 welcoming collection. And then I have the Polaroids from the 2020 welcoming collection and the summer diary, and then the K-Time Free pre-orders from the welcoming collection together because I didn't know how else to lay them out. So there is those. And then I have the big the big Polaroids from the summer diary. Then I have the postcards. And now I have the 2022 welcoming collection. And I have some of the unit Polaroids. I want to say those were both pre-orders, and then those came with the actual welcoming collection. I have the stickers on the back. And I have some of the random sticker sets, and then some random Blackpink game stuff. I also have an empty page in there. I don't know why that's in there. And then here's just some random Blackpink the game stuff. And then I also have some random non-K-pop sign stuff back here. But that is everything for this binder, and also for my Blackpink collection as a whole for right now. Like I said, I really am hoping they have another group come back soon because it's been so long, and I do really like Jump, so I'm really hoping we get another album soon. I have enjoyed all the solo releases, but obviously it's like not quite the same as a full group release. and it's literally been since 2023 that they've released an album, so hopefully we'll get that soon. But that is everything for now. Thank you for watching. Bye.